Hello.
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 Oh my Judy. Oh, we love you, Judy. Judy's back with us. It's so lovely. And this time she's a Wonderbird.
Wonderbird. I'm in the nest provisionally. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's always nice to be here.
Thank you for coming, darling. It's always wonderful to have you with us.
Oh, that's nice. It's lovely. You all look so great too. You all look
Well,
so
listen, talking about looking great, Natalie and I and Dee went. Well, actually, June is involved in this as well because we found something for June there. But we went to a place in Kingston called Having a Ball. And maybe you should look at this little film first. So Natalie is behind the camera, and Dee, where is she? We were supposed to be meeting here to take you into, well, all I can say is it's a treasure trove. It's the most incredible place where they have the most fantastic dresses that you can hire or sometimes buy. But I don't know where Dee is. Do you, Natalie? No? Let's just find out. Let's find out. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look. Hi, Elizabeth.
How are you?
Dee was supposed to.
Nice to see you.
She's already trying on a dress.
doing it.
Can you believe
Come
it?
in.
This is girly paradise. We are at Having a Ball in Kingston, and this is where all the celebs goes, but nobody wants you to know. But we're actually opening the door on where everybody goes to get their dresses.
It's where the magic happens.
Yes. It's very nice. Natalie hasn't been here before, so I'm going to take over from her and see what she thinks.
It's Aladdin's cave. It really is Aladdin's cave. So what do you think of that?
So many sequins.
Oh my goodness.
Anything you fancy, Nat?
I think it's.
I'll tell you in a while. I might have to try some things on.
Really easily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
No. Yeah. So what should we do? Should we try the black one?
Stop filming. I have to look around.
Another blood red.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Natalie.
Oh my goodness.
Look, there's more. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. There's another whole room. Wow.
I could be here forever. I just love
It
it.
would be a very good place to be trapped, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes, with champagne.
I think so. Oh, look at this gorgeousness.
Oh, it's just so pretty. I love it here.
I'm so excited because I have got 2 dresses for myself and for June Field, and you look stunning.
In my black feathers. And Natalie, of course, looks fantastically stunning in her black dress. Yes, she's filming this. And now, you see, look at this cabinet here. So we can also hire something to wear.
Yes.
Accessories. Yes, everything a girl needs. So, didn't we have fun, Nat?
Oh my goodness. Well, for me, I hadn't been anywhere like that before. I really felt like Cinderella walking into this incredible Aladdin's cave of glitter. It was lovely.
And you got some, and Dee, you loved it. You were there before us. We were looking for you, and you were there.
I know. And I had that red sparkly dress on that I'm to my ball. Because the ball is coming on the 2nd of November, and it's be Hollywood meets Halloween. And it's actually the 5th ball that I've done for Great Ormond Street, which is a fantastic charity. We have a fundraiser for that, as you know, Debbie's been before.
Yes, it's wonderful. But we also managed to get, just to sort of recap, we also managed to get June a dress there as well, even though she wasn't there. She got a dress on, didn't you, on Zoom? So, you know, it was fantastic. And we'd like to say, actually, a big thank you to Elizabeth from Having a Ball. And they've got a sale on, haven't they, Dee?
They have. The sale things are amazing. I mean, you can hire a lot of the stuff, but then every year she has a sale. So, you know, and I bought about 3 or 4 last year and this year.
And the sale prices are fantastic, really fantastic. But I've managed to buy a sale thing, which I was thrilled about. And then I ended up hiring something because she wouldn't let me buy it. But Natalie managed to actually, didn't you, buy yours, which is very nasty.
Yes,
I
it was
bought mine. It is absolutely beautiful, but I keep thinking about the blue one and whether I should go back for the blue one. But can I just tell you one very sweet little story? My son went back to New York the other day. I was with his girlfriend, Heathrow Airport, saying goodbye, goodbye, and it was awful. She was in a terrible state, so I took her there, and she was allowed to choose something off. Well, no, I didn't buy it for myself, but she tried on all these dresses. Well, I know she was heartbroken when my son disappeared into security at Heathrow Airport, but she was a happy girl when she came out of having a ball.
You see, that's what everybody needs to do, is go to having a ball. And they're having a sale on, and you can get all the information on our website, and then you can see what a wonderful place it is. But get there, because I think the sale starts at the 20th or 25th of October, something like that. But we'll put all the information below. But please go and see Elizabeth and tell her the Wonderbirds sent you, and you might even get a discount.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think so. And I have to tell you that Debbie's daughter, Talia, is the hostess with the mostess at the ball.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And we've got June's coming, Natalie's coming. You'll be able to meet in the flesh now.
Yes,
Talia
absolutely.
got her ball gown.
Not yet. She's thinking about it.
Right.
As she's the maitre d'. We also have, haven't we? We've got Carrie and David
Yes,
Grant,
Carrie.
who are doing the cabaret, and Dee Anderson doing
Thank
the
you.
cabaret,
Yes.
and Talia. And then we also have lots of, we didn't put something in the auction prize. There's something we have to remind ourselves to do with the auction, but it's all going to be a great evening. So I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
Me too.
Sold out now, completely sold out. But I think maybe there are just two tickets left, and that's it.
Really?
Mm.
Well, Bear said he'd like to take Tinkerbell.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give them comp.
Because because Tinker's obviously got a ball gown.
Yeah, absolutely.
She does look a bit ridiculous with her tail hanging out of it, but Beanie was thinking about wearing, sort of like a rah-rah skirt with a little bra.
Yes.
And because she's Mexican.
Great.
You're talking about your dogs, Debbie?
Yes, they do. They do. And I must tell you that when June stays with me, she treats Beanie like you've never seen anything like it. Beanie goes mad when she sees June. She runs and hides. Well, she's just tell them why.
Oh, she's just so little. She's just a little chihuahua, and she's lovely and she's cute. And when we go out for a walk, you insist on letting her off on the grass area, which is next to the road. And I'm thinking she's just so little, and I'd like to keep her on the road or on the lead, and then I'll pick her up, and I can tell the way she looks at me, so to say, "Oh, just put me down, will you?" Fed up, and I'll say, "No, she's so little, she shouldn't be." And so I'm overprotective, and she kind of hates it.
She hates it because she loves to run around, and she's queen of the green, and June is carrying her like a baby.
When I stayed the night with Debbie, I got such a fright in the middle of like 4:30 in the morning. Bear just landed on.
I've been there as well, Natalie.
Oh yeah. And I just felt, I don't know what happened. That was quite a shock.
Yeah,
well, this beautiful blonde-haired man with a black nose jumped on you. Yes, you might have 4 legs.
Yes, 4 legs.
So, Dee, tell us, we all want to know about your new flat.
Oh, I have to tell you, it's absolutely divine, absolutely gorgeous. Debbie, actually, you came with me, didn't you, to view it?
Yeah, and it was the first. Was it the first property you? Was the first property you saw?
Yeah, first property I saw, and didn't think for a minute it was going to be as wonderful as it is. And it is divine, and I would like to stay here forever. I found my forever home.
That's great. Such a stressful thing, isn't it, moving? It's been hard.
Terribly stressful. It was like hours and hours and hours. And I have to say that I want to give a shout out actually for the Plaza Removal Company, who have been incredible. They worked, there were 3 guys, they worked from 9 until 10 at night. They were just incredible. And they cleaned my house the next day. And it was just like, you know, it helped me so much, but still I was exhausted, of course. But I'm getting there. I'm still surrounded by boxes, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's only been three days.
Yeah. And
what we need is you know, every time I ask a man, you know, do you have an electric screwdriver? They always laugh at me.
I know. What do you mean?
And a big one as well. That's all I ask for, a big electric screwdriver. And this is just not fair. It is not a euphemism. It is, I do want a big electric screwdriver, please. Yeah. So we have to go around and put things up on Dee's wall. So that'll be exciting. What are you wearing actually today, Dee? I can't see you. What have you got on?
But the thing is, this hat, I sort of made a little, you know, cloche hat with a bow. I just fancied it. It's also quite chilly, although the heating's just come on, so it's got much warmer now.
It's nice. You look great.
Thank you.
Now I need to know something. Have you got a smart meters, girls?
No.
Not sure.
Natalie has. She's giving me a nod. So I have you know, every day I use so much electricity, and I know exactly what it approximately is. Well, the last 2 days, it's trebled. And nothing has happened. Why is that?
What? I have no idea, because I've had the same alarm bells ringing. I mean, it's just absolutely shocking. Now, look, are they accurately telling you what you're using, or is it an estimate of what you're using?
That's what you're actually using.
So why is the same thing happen to Natalie and to me? So it's troubled. Why suddenly, you know, I used to get up in the morning and I'd see downstairs, or at the end of the day for electricity, it might be whatever, 250 or something, but it was never any more. Well, this morning I came down and it was £4 on electricity before, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Well, mine is much worse than that. I woke up the other morning and I don't know whether I'd accidentally put the timer on for the heating to come on at 6, 7 in the morning, and I came down about 9. And it was about £9 something. Something is wrong. Something is seriously wrong. I can't believe that it's as much as that. And that was like 9 or 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
That accidentally. I can't believe it.
No, it's gone mad. It's too expensive.
It's ridiculous.
So it's not just an estimate. The meter is the actual bill.
That's the actual bill. I don't have a smart meter, but that is what it's at. It's there so that you could see your usage and know what to switch off, etc. So it's the actual what you use. It's not an estimate.
I'm going to have to ring up EDF Energy.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, you must phone them then.
But it's happened to Natalie as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, a ridiculous amount. I mean, like going from £2 to
it's exactly the same thing.
Money.
Yeah, it can't be that. It can't. What's happened?
But last year, in the really, really cold weather, I remember sometimes it going up to something like £18 in a day. And you're going, are you serious? I mean, is it because this house is leaking out the cold? I don't know. Maybe it's time for me to move, Dee, just like you.
So, Natalie, is it a big house?
There are a lot of rooms, but I wouldn't have said it was a big house. But yeah, I suppose it is quite.
Yeah. But even so, you know, if you keep an eye on, I mean, I've got a little house. There's no way I should be using that amount. It's only just me here. I'd have to run into every bloody room, turn the lights on 24 hours a day and have all the showers on and all the gas on constantly for it to be like that. It's ridiculous.
Mine is heating on. The heating just rockets. I can't.
Yeah. Do you have gas and electricity now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I had a very high electrical bill one year, I mean, a few years ago, and I phoned them and they gave me some very good tips, like your mobile phone charger, always turn it off at the thing, because that will use up a lot of electricity.
Oh.
Things like that, or anything like.
But yeah, I agree with that. But the fact is, I've done nothing, and neither has Natalie at all.
Yeah.
That, you know, no heating came on, nothing's happened. So why has it suddenly escalated?
I say something else. Water heaters, apparently, if you have a water heater, that is extortionate. But then how do you not have hot water? I don't understand.
Yes, but how can that be so different now? Because I haven't used it any differently.
No. But you know, you were saying about chargers and things. Apparently, everything, like your microwaves on standby, everything that's on standby, you should turn it off. Yeah, because it will say. But
you should actually turn it off anyway, because it creates an electric magnetic field. And so it's not good to be sitting in that electromagnetic field all the time. It's not good for you. And people buy things like an electromagnetic pulse pad that takes that away from you, that sort of grounds you.
That's what I sleep on my blanket. What's it called?
Is it copper? Is it copper?
No, it's not. It's not a copper blanket, but it's called a something blanket, which gets rid of all the electricity. You have to strangely enough plug it in, but you don't turn the plug on. You just plug it into the socket, and it takes. I can't remember what it's called because my brain has gone, because I don't know where I am or who I am or where I'm speaking to. In fact, I'm imagining that I'm on Zoom, a Zoom call at the moment. Where am I?
Too much electricity in the brain.
But I had the actor's dream last night. I mean, you know, as actors, we always have, and I'm sure you have a dream like the psychic's dream. But I had the actor's dream last night. And it's horrible, but it all comes in different phases. So last night, I was filming in the studio, and I had to go out and get something, and I couldn't find my way back into the studio. So, and I could hear people screaming, "Where is she? Where is she?" And I'm going, "I'm here," and no one could find me.
Oh my God.
So what's the worst one you've had, Nat?
Oh. Yes. Mine was that I was pulled into a theatre and I had to go on. This is a long time ago, and I don't know what I had been drinking the night before I had this dream. I had to go on for Sarah Brightman for Phantom of the Opera, and I had no idea where I stood, how I was going to dress, what the lyrics were. Yeah, that was my biggest actor's dream.
What about you, Dee?
Well, it wasn't a dream. It was actually real. That I was in the wings waiting to make my entrance. Halfway through, I think it was the Crucible at Nottingham Playhouse, and I missed my cue because I was daydreaming. I was miles away, and I suddenly heard them saying it very loudly about 3 times, and came on, and then it was all over the place. But that was like a dream, but it was actually real.
Oh my goodness!
What's happened to you, June? There must be a psychic thing similar.
I don't normally dream. I usually, when I go to, I'm aware of spirit around, but I don't normally dream. But there was one particular time that I had to lay down the riot act, and that was because I was sleeping and I was dreaming, as you would say, or I think it's visitations. And then when I opened my eyes, somebody was right there. And I thought, no, this is not on. This has to stop. So it never happened again after that.
What was it? A real spirit?
Yes.
Was that?
Yes.
Did you tell them to go away?
Yeah, in so many words, Dee.
Yes. How do they react to swearing? The same as you do. Yes.
It's disappeared. It's like, oh, wow. She's not happy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How exciting. Spirits are, well, they are wonderful. I am haunted by a couple of them, as you know, but I can't mention it publicly, because if I told you who I was being spooked by or visited by, I might upset a few people.
Yeah, Elvis.
Elvis?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice. God, wasn't he handsome?
He was gorgeous.
My God. He was a young man.
Gorgeous.
As a young man and as an older man, I've got a friend Connie Stevens, she actually dated Elvis Presley. And when I was over in her home, She's very elderly now. And I said to her, what was Elvis like? And she went, he was delicious.
Oh, God.
Oh, delicious.
It is
Yes.
delicious. But she
I
got
can
fed
imagine.
up with the entourage and the rigmarole. They'd have to go into a cinema after it started and leave before it ended. And so he used to come and water our father's lawn because she lived at home. And then when he called, they didn't have mobiles, she would say to her dad, oh, just tell him I'm not in. That's
I went into Sun Studios actually and heard in Memphis, and I heard the first recording he did, which was all sort of crappy, but amazing, really amazing. And they tell the story. They do like a tour, and it was just amazing. And also, apparently, he said to the lady, he schmoozed the lady on the desk on reception, and she said, "Oh, why are you doing that?" He said, "It's for my mama's birthday." He said, and apparently it wasn't her birthday at all, so he lied.
I like it. When you meet all these different people, all these different celebrities and males and things, lots of people that I interact with Hollywood, they also say that they're just people. People are just people, and they've got funny habits. And when we as individuals say you're an Elvis fan and you see him on stage, and then you speak to someone that says, oh, he does this or he does that, or he's not nice, or he's got, it generally makes you look at them in a different perspective, don't you think?
Yeah. It's like
But I think it's always been the bigger the star, the nicer they are. I think, yeah, the more what's the word? They're just more elegant and kinder and nicer.
And they're more secure. It's more secure within themselves, so they don't have to try as hard.
Yeah, Robert Mitchum, I had lunch with years and years ago with my parents. Robert Mitchum and his wife, the very first wife, the only wife, Dorothy, he ever had, I think they'd been married then about 40 or 50 years, and Dorothy told me, and I remember this really clearly, that when they got married in a little house before he was famous, and next door they were cooking. So while they were doing their wedding vows, they could smell the cooking coming from the next door.
Fantastic is that? Yeah, that's what you don't see. Other people see that, and when you hear that, you think it makes them human.
Yes,
it does. And you know, the funny thing is about Los Angeles, I think, is that when I went there and I worked there, for some bizarre reason, I thought working in a studio in America was going to be different to working in a studio in England. And it's exactly the same.
Not any different, no.
Cobham, they're saying it's the Los Angeles, Beverly Hills of England, Cobham.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I think because the vibration is different. So maybe the vibration, although the actual sort of workings of the studio are the same, maybe it's the vibration. You know,
the vibration. I think the vibration in Los Angeles it was in Hollywood, is beautiful. But I think there's a lot of things that are happening there. So perhaps it's not such a wonderful place anymore. I don't know. I haven't been for a long time. Anyway, girls, I've got to go to having a ball, getting yet another dress. Actually, I've got to go and get this one fixed. So we will see you on Friday.
Brian Renee. Woo.
Brian Renee. See you Friday.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.